Okay, so are shebeng sentle. Are tseneng mo gareng ga rona. Are tseneng ka mo gareng. Yaanong baithuti ntho ke tlo e etsang hona bjaanong ke hore ke tla lebelela ke tla thoma ka di-national demands tsa rona gore re ritse re batla eng sentle le gore re nyaka bjang. Ke tla thoma moo. Ha ke fetsa fetelela moo ke tla bua ka di-internal demands and then re tla bulela ntlo gore e bue ra bona. Yaanong it notes this. The Wits fees must fall movement demands. We have one demand. The Fees Must Fall movement demands that the University of the Witwatersrand should support the national struggle for free, decolonized education for all. Now, it seems like a very simple one demand, but it's got conditions attached to it. You know, T's and C's apply, VC. T's and C's apply. By support, what we mean is the university should officiate a shutdown until the government of South Africa makes not a commitment. We don't want commitments. We want it to be legislation that we have free decolonized education now. We want the university to commit to shut down until the government makes it legislation that we have free decolonized education. The same way they announced the passing of former President Nelson Mandela is the same way they will announce free decolonized education now. The other condition that is attached to this is that the university and the Vice Chancellor should march with the Fees Must Fall movement to the provincial and national sites of government. If we say to you, Habibi, Molinding, Ariera, Aratsamaye, Ria Pitori, Ria National Treasury, are batla go tla nwe a ke gone go ya nwe ke tshaba mang re batla go bona o le ko pele ke ntshane re bua e re batla le tsamae le rona re ya go teng mo re batlang go ya teng because ra e batla free decolonized education in. On top of that, another condition was that the university uses its position as chair of universities in South Africa to call on all vice chancellors to commit similarly to other and various campuses. Ribatla ailo wellen tatole ke mang ke price. Max price le mang Rensburg. Libo Rensburg ibona bao. Ribatla aba bolelle gore bona ke re bana ba sekolo ga ba le kopi. Ba le bolella gore we are going to be at the forefront with us when we march to our provincial and national sites. Ha re tlo feleletsa re re Kataba ea legislation, la batse ba kere batho ba golomente, la batse ba kere government e ya rona, bo plate ba nka ra ga ba tlhapi go seng. La batse ba. Are putleng tabeng. Are putleng. A kere ke bua ka sefatlego man le mone mo sefatlegong ka re ga go fete sesepa man. A re sesepa ga se fete mone. Yaanong, with regards to, so a re ntse re bua ka taba e ya legislation, ne? Ntho re tsebang sentle fela ke gore ba tla re bolella gore no re tlo etsa legislation will make sure that we make it legislation that we have free decolonized education. So yaanong rona we've put a clause, just an additional clause to the university to say should the legislative and executive Hey, necessary ke re ba loise ba fitlhile. Gore ke gore ke gale ba le teng. Ke gale ba le teng ba re bona ona no sir. A re bua nnete yaanong ke mona mo batlang go tima di-mic teng. So essentially what we said was, should the legislative and executive branches of the government fail to deliver free decolonized education for all, the university will file a class action against the government at the Constitutional Court. So essentially, ha re kopa Habibi gore a etse ntho e re kopang. Habatli, and like I don't why asabatli. Butata ba gagwe o re yena tšhelete e tshwantse e tsene ya di registration at the beginning of the year. Ke yona e ba berekisang for maintenance and to pay the lecturers and so forth. Re re kwa yena a re ya constitutional court gore tlo bolela golomente gore wa itseng bona papa. Increase our subsidies for universities so that students don't have to pay, for an example, international students don't have to pay a levy when they come and register at Wits, so that we can decrease the registration fee that we have at the moment. Hi, Repaletse Habar, Habibi Wahan. The last condition that we have is that the university, as chair of universities of South Africa, should task all vice-chancellors to do away with the levy instituted against international African students. So, maskul mangale levy, le levy gahle la isuka khona ukuthi ama international students mabefika la. Wits nabo UCT babacela imali upfront eye levy. But manje inkinga ngale mali ye levy is that the state doesn't know ukuthi khona levy. It's not legislative policy. It's basically just the universities taking money from international students, right? So now we need to be able to deal with such things because we have all come to the agreement that we are all African brothers. Africa belongs to us. The same privileges that we have, we need to be able to afford our counterparts the same privilege. And the first steps to doing that is by removing these things of levy and the 75% upfront free payment that they cannot afford already. Some of them are coming from countries like Somalia where there aren't any universities. It's not like they want to be here or it's fun in South Africa. It's not about that. It's about the fact that they are also in a struggle of their own and we need to also be accommodative of that struggle. Amanda, comrades. Let us not forget, comrades, that our internal demands are very important at the same time. Although we are waging a national struggle in solidarity and in alliance with other institutions around the country, we must also remember that we have to fix our own house internally. So as we're about to begin the discussion, comrades, we have already noted the internal demands and we have been circulating those internal demands around, but we need the final check from you as students. There might be things that leadership has missed, there might be things that are not added onto the list, or there might be things that need to be removed. That is the process that we are going to engage in robustly here. Essentially, since the university does not want to come down, since management does not want to come down, we are going to management via their TV screens. Right? That's how we're going to get to them. So let the country not say that we are irrational. Let them not say that we do not want to engage. We are standing here saying we are engaging. Everyone is here. The bishops are here. The professors are here. People in government are here. But the university itself is not here. That should also bring to light this kind of seriousness that this institution has with regards to free decolonized education. Adam Abib prides himself in saying, when he was a youth, right? I wonder what time that was. Uti, when he was part of the youth, he used to be part of protest and he used to be actively involved in the struggle. Now, when our VC, Bodlamini, speaks about how we need to check this man's degree, we also need to check to see if really he was an activist the way he champions himself to be. Because this is how this man is making it on TV and being a political analyst. Because he says, I was part of the revolution, I was protesting, ducking bullets, running stun grenades. You know, une drama manoha people namas, une drama namas. So Uti, I understand the call that the students are making. And we're saying to the Vice-Chancellor, if you really understand that call, let us use your expertise. Now you have previous experience. Bring that experience here to the ground and let's move with you on that experience. Amanda, comrades, ours, comrades, is not to be deterred under any circumstances. It is very humbling. As I was sitting there at some point in time, I started crying, and I hope comrades didn't see me. But I started crying because I am humbled by not only the black love that is in this place, but also the black solidarity that is here, comrades. They will try and tire us out. Come Monday, we don't know what they have planned, and we don't care, basically, because ours is to move forward, and to move forward in solidarity, comrades. We will be going to other institutions over the weekend to make sure that we coordinate with institutions like UP, TUT, Soshanguve, VUT. We are going to make it work, comrades. We are moving here. This is a revolution, and the revolution will not wait for Adam Abib to come down from his tower. Amanda, Amanda. Siyaya, wenyamazane siyaya. Siyaya bo, siyaya, wenyamazane kude. Wenyamazane siyaya bo. Kibela siyaya, wenyamazane siyaya bo. Kukude. Wenyamazane siyaya bo. Kibela siyaya, wenyamazane siyaya bo. Wenyamazane kibela. Ile to siyaya, ile to siyaya.